things which are normal in a relationship but no one talks about them. Because many people enter relationships expecting everything to be perfect, smooth, and effortless, but real relationships are not like that. They are complex, they change over time, and they require understanding, patience, and growth. What most people do not realize is that many things they think are problems are actually normal, and if you do not understand this, you may walk away from something good, thinking something is wrong. So listen carefully, because these are the things no one talks about, but everyone experiences. Chapter 1: Losing the spark sometimes. One of the most common things in a relationship is losing the spark. Sometimes, in the beginning, everything feels exciting. Every conversation feels new. Every moment feels special. But over time, that intensity naturally slows down. This does not mean the love is gone. It means the relationship is changing. Many people panic when they feel this shift. They think something is wrong. But the truth is, long-term connection is not built on constant excitement. It is built on stability, trust, and understanding. The spark may fade sometimes, but it can also be rebuilt through effort, attention, and shared experiences. Chapter 2: Disagreements and conflict. Another normal thing is conflict. No matter how much you love someone, you will disagree. You will have different opinions, different habits, different ways of seeing things. Conflict is not the problem. How you handle it is what matters. Some people think a good relationship has no arguments. But that is not realistic. A healthy relationship allows both people to express themselves without fear. It is not about winning. It is about understanding. And sometimes, growth comes from those difficult conversations. Chapter 3: Needing space. It is completely normal to need space, even from someone you love. Many people feel guilty for wanting time alone. But space is not rejection. It is necessary for balance. Being together all the time does not make a relationship stronger. In fact, it can create pressure and emotional exhaustion. Having your own time, your own interests, your own moments, helps you come back to the relationship with more energy. And that makes the connection healthier. Chapter 4: Feeling misunderstood. There will be moments when you feel misunderstood. No matter how much you explain, it feels like the other person does not fully get you. This is normal, because no one can understand you completely all the time. Communication takes effort, and sometimes, it takes repetition. What matters is the willingness to keep trying, to listen, to explain, and to meet each other halfway. Chapter 5: Change over time. People change, and relationships change too. The person you met at the beginning will not be exactly the same years later. And neither will you. This is not something to fear. It is something to understand. Growth is part of life. And in a relationship, you either grow together or you grow apart. That is why communication, support, and adaptability are important. Because love is not just about who someone is today. It is also about who they are becoming. Chapter 6: Moments of doubt. There will be moments when you question the relationship. Moments when you feel unsure, confused, or even distant. This does not always mean something is wrong. Sometimes it is part of processing emotions, expectations, and reality. What matters is how often these feelings happen, and what you do about them. Ignoring them does not help, but understanding them and talking about them can bring clarity. Chapter 7: Effort is not always equal. Another truth no one talks about is that effort is not always equal. There will be times when you give more, and times when you give less. This can change depending on stress, work, health, and life situations. What matters is balance over time, not perfection every day. Relationships are not about keeping score. They are about supporting each other through different phases. Chapter 8: Attraction Changes. Attraction is not always constant. There will be times when you feel very connected, and times when you feel less drawn. This is natural, because attraction is influenced by many things: emotions, stress, environment. What matters is maintaining respect, communication, and effort, because attraction can grow again when the connection is nurtured. Chapter 9: Small Annoyances. Even in a strong relationship, small things can start to annoy you. Habits, behaviors, routines, things you once ignored may start to bother you. This is normal, because familiarity removes the initial excitement. The key is not to focus only on what annoys you, but to balance it with appreciation for what you value. Chapter 10: The Final Truth. Real relationships are not perfect. They have ups and downs, good days and difficult ones, and understanding this is what allows you to stay grounded. Not every problem is a reason to leave. Sometimes, it is a reason to grow. Chapter 11: Closing Message. In the end, the strongest relationships are not the ones without challenges. They are the ones where both people understand what is normal and choose to work through it together. So do not expect perfection. Expect growth, expect effort, and expect change, because that is what real connection looks like.